Well, here we are with more... Oh. Whoops. Here we are with more Hollow Knight. So apparently something has definitely changed in terms of the mission. If there was even really a mission previously. Because now instead of it being just an exploration into the depths of Hallownest, it seems that something is very wrong with Hallownest. And that these dreamers have something to do with it. Think about a vessel and seals and old lore shit, basically. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. To cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Taking the dream nail. Hold triangle to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Oh my. I love the seer's voice. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit, that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Okay. I think there were more. I clearly do not have a map for this area. This being one of my favorite areas in the game as well, it's just... Dead remembered. Penitent moth. Dreams revered. Uh-oh. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. Cornifer. just a little more digging around here. This area by far has the best. I would argue it's the best piece of music in the game. I think I love it. Oh, I probably should have listened to him first, huh? At least he's nice and does one sword at a time. That's handy. Very friendly of him. Design's cool. Oh dear. We have 4 swords now. Oh jeez. Oh. Gotcha. Wow. Ah, I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor. Simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. Cursed are those who turn against the king. So, 0. I wonder if we have a bestiary entry on Sero. Yep. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior executed for crimes against the king. A life defined by tragedy and triumph, a death marred by sorrow and regret, a spirit burdened by sins and memories. Better to wander the world than be cursed with glory. It's interesting. So that is a kind of thing in the game, though. Throughout the world of Hollow Knight, there are sort of like these wandering spirits that you can talk to after you get the Dream Nail, and more importantly, you can fight them, which gives you extra dream essence, which is what our moth friend wants. The Dream Shield. What does that do? Defensive charm, once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams, conjures a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. Okay. That could be useful. Really kind of feel bad I didn't talk to him first, but I tend to be too quick. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the Dream Nail. Already you've collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them. Or perhaps, being prisoners themselves, they desired your company? In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me, and return when you have collected 200 essence. Okay. Well, thank you. But yeah, so this is kind of a, I guess, an extended side quest in Hollow Knight regarding the seer and finding essence. And throughout the map, throughout the world, you'll find like trees, the little dream trees that allow you to take in essence, and you'll of course find these spirits of fallen warriors that will allow you to get even more essence. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna head back to Dirtmouth. Because I think I just need to head back here and check some stuff out. Probably buy some corner for maps as well. That might seem to be a good idea, I think. So I'm gonna do that first, in fact.
Bapanada.
Poor Isfelda. Or Hiselda. Resting grounds. Yes, I will go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take these as well. Yeah. So yeah, you got some new pins to buy as well for the warrior graves and for the dreaming trees. I'm not sure if that's actually what they're called, dreaming trees, but that just sounds amazing to me, so I'll roll with that. What you got, Sly? Anything good? I'm gonna go ahead and buy this, because that will get me one extra piece of life, which is always good. Bam. Patmos Oh my god. Love the way these things sound in this game. It's amazing. Let's talk to Elderbug. I haven't talked to him in a while. Let's see what he's got to say. I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place, once we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Over the years, all kinds used the well to wriggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever come back up. Perhaps they find what they're looking for? Ah, I'm not so naive. No doubt, they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. Hallownest's great capital is what most of you brave types come to see. Thinking to loot its treasures, I suppose? It must be brimming with them. The city's right at the center of the kingdom, though I've heard the gates are sealed, so gaining entry can be difficult. It'd be a rich bug that could return with even a fraction of the wealth inside. Despite my age, I've only seen few who've managed it. Must say something of the dangers about its streets. Okay, I believe I've exhausted his dialogue for now. So I'm gonna head down into the Forgotten Crossroads real quick. I'm gonna have a look around. You can see the Temple of the Black Egg is now very, very obviously listed on the map. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't really mean to do any of that. I don't know why I kept hitting R1 instead of R2. I was trying to dash. Well, I guess I could start, as one probably should. I need to go check on my grub boys, see how they're doing. Look at all the grubs. Look how happy they all are to be back home and not stuck in jars. You're all welcome. Also, my Geo 777. That's cool. It won't be that way for long, but kind of a neat thing to see. Actually, gonna go not here because that leads to Green Path. I'm gonna go through here. See what's going on with this room. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, in case it hasn't become obvious, this has sort of turned into a kind of backtracking episode of sorts. Mostly for me to just take a closer look at some of these environments and see what it is I've been missing out on. Because I do have quite a few new toys to utilize. You know, I've got the Mantis Claw now, which is definitely helpful. Allows me to scale walls, and I've got the the dash. Oh, what fresh hell is this? Oh, Broodly Moloch. Oh my. Oh, this ain't great. Oh my. Oh, this is bad. This very bad. Oh no! Stay away! Evil... I don't know. Pot of shit? I don't know. Wow. How I did not get hit there is beyond me. Am I just that good? The answer, of course, is no. I'm just that lucky, apparently, but I'm not that good. Shit. Ah, shit! Okay, well... But... even though that failed, I failed miserably at that, this does give me proper excuse to head over this way for a moment. Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. Stone door with a simple lock. Okay, so obviously I can't get in there right now. Need to get another simple key. But I was going to go to that building because I could do something kind of neat. And I was kind of hoping I could show it off, but it would appear that I cannot. How unfortunate. But I did get to meet the Gravedigger, so there is that. The Gravedigger! At the Monster Truck Rally Jam! Featuring Bigfoot. I don't know how many people are even familiar with stuff like that, so I don't know if that attempt at a monster truck rally commercial announcer impression really landed the way I would like it to, but such is life. Where is my spirit? Takes 3 hits now, that's cool. Trying to think. I remember this boss kind of. I just don't remember. I don't remember having trouble with it, so I'm trying to kind of remember how I ended up not having trouble with it. Probably something like "Don't be a dipshit." That's usually a good. Usually a good frame of reference. Don't be stupid. Don't be terrible. Don't be bad at video games. Seems so suspicious the way that's set up. Okay. Let's try it again. This time maybe with a little more common sense than our last attempt. Like, for starters, not jumping directly into the center of the arena where he's going to jump and land. Yeah, I am not thriving on that. Ah, shit. Give me just enough time. That is... You have no idea how hard that actually is to do, so if you see me do that and you think, wow, that looked easy, it is not. It is not easy to dodge that. I don't even understand what the trick is to dodging it. But it doesn't matter. I have defeated this horrid thing. Hey, that's a worthy reward. I'll take that any old day of the week. Okay, so now we're back around here. What else is there for me to check out in... Oh, I see a couple of spots I can think of. Now see, for me this is the point where the game really... I know when I was playing on Switch, I was kind of half and half on my thoughts on the game at that point. I thought, okay, it's good, it's really good. But the fact that it starts to open up this way, and it's so great. Also love how they refuse to talk to you. But this is the point in the game where it really starts to open up, and I really, this is about the point where I really fell in love with it. Because it is such a joy to just get around the world, playing as the knight, and it's just really fun to, I don't know, it's really fun to explore and see what else this world has to offer. Oh, ow. Hey! Nice. I don't know, it's just, I get a... I mean, I guess it's sort of plainly obvious, but I do have a thing for games like this, like Hollow Knight, Strider, and, you know, Bloodstained, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, stuff like that. I love games that just let me explore kind of at my leisure, and games that, you know, kind of reward me for sometimes thinking outside the box, or sometimes just thinking inside the box, thinking, okay, well, I know I can do this, that, and the other, and I know this room looks like this, so maybe I can use this? You know, stuff like that I find to be really cool. I wish more games went for stuff like that. You know, too often I find myself playing different video games and I feel like I'm kind of stuck. I get stuck more often than not because I feel like I'm not doing the thing exactly the way the developers intended you to do it in the exact way that you're supposed to. It's really obnoxious. But games like this, you can kind of find ways around stuff, or you can sort of create your own path. I like stuff like that. I appreciate that. Kind of lets me feel like I'm actually playing the game rather than the game playing me. Like, no, I don't want to go on a roller coaster. I want to build the roller coaster. Let me do that, please. Oh yes, this room. Okay. If I told you I knew what I would need to unlock that, would you believe me? Because it's true. I do know what to do in there. I just I do not have the geo to afford what I need. I don't want to, and I don't. There is that little spot on the top right, but I don't want to go there yet. Not ready to go there. But I believe that would technically be like the next way to go, but I ain't about that right now. See, again though, I once again to bring it up, but I mean, I've been utilizing it so far in this playthrough without issue, so really seriously, like, if somebody had an issue with this map in this game, like, please, by all means, explain that to me, because I don't get it. I don't understand how this game is hard to navigate. It's not. Nor is the map particularly hard or convoluted to utilize. That goes to the resting grounds. There seems to be something over this way. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me see. I know Saluba's here. Take a quick bench break, but what's going on down here? It's like the map kind of stops right about here. That's where I found Sly. Double check in here real quick, make sure. No? See, you look at the map, I'm like off map right now. But just in that little section. Weird. Now, wait a minute. What have I got over here? So I have not unlocked that yet. Which would definitely indicate that there is more to do in the City of Tears, which, spoiler alert, there is more to do in the City of Tears. There is, in fact, a good chunk of stuff to do in there. But there does not appear to be much to do here. So, since that's the case, and since I know I've still got some time, I might as well head back to Green Path for a moment. And go check something out over here. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Okay. So I know the very bottom left path, I don't think I can actually get to that. Or maybe it's the upper path I can't get to. But I do know that's probably something I am going to look into getting here soon. I'm going to try to get, or stash away some Geo, so that I might be able to purchase the item in question I need to get to that dark room in the Forgotten Crossroads. I forget what's in there, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to explore it. You know, since that's the point of the damn game, right? So... It's nice to be back here, though. This is a nice change of pace. God, I love Green Path. It's just so cool. Such a well-done area. You know, I honestly can risk it. Okay. That is a big no, then. Fair enough. You never know unless you try. I've read this one, right? Yeah. Bit about that. They will never wilt. Give me that soul energy. Okay. Well, I guess I go to the bottom left, because if it's what I think it is, I should be able to get through all that now. There was a section, if you remember back in episode 2, while I was here the first time I came through here, and there was that room down there which required me to pogo off the backs of those spiky shelled insects. So I'm gonna be going back there. That's the goal. Because there's stuff there that I can now get to with the mantis claw, so. just kind of amazes me about this game in terms of its design, because a lot of times with games like this, you know, Metroidvanias, a lot of times with these games, more often than not, developers and designers, what they'll do, like when it comes to, you know, hey, we've got to open up the game a bit, they usually just toss you a double jump. That's usually their first thought, is give them a double jump, and that'll keep them happy. But this game gives you an air dash, or just a dash in general, and it gives you a wall climb ability. Again, similar to Mega Man X, because that's literally how that game worked. And so the fact that there is so much I can actually get to just with those two maneuvers, without having to resort to a double jump, is pretty damned impressive, and it's something I genuinely appreciate, because I get very tired of getting the same 2 or 3 power-ups every single Metroidvania I play. It's always the same. It's always like, oh, here's your ball roll, or here's your double jump, here's your wall charge that'll break these specific blocks. Like, I don't need any of that, please. Give me interesting shit. Thank you. I prefer interesting stuff. Also, I always feel really bad for those bugs that fall into that goo shit, because, like, I mean, it just literally melts them. It's pretty awful. Hello. Aha! I'll talk about what that is in a moment. Just as soon as I've explored enough of this, yeah. I think I'm basically good to go here. Well, almost. Oh! Look at me! Ooh! Look at me being smooth as hell with that. Damn. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. This place that I cannot yet get to, unfortunately. That's okay. Well, there we go. That covers, I think, what I wanted in Green Path. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll just call that a damage boost and leave it at that. Clearly, I meant to do all of that. Alright, since I'm right there, I might as well head into Fog Canyon for a moment, for a brief spell. And then I think I will be getting very close to the end of this episode once I do that, because I think I've been backtracking a good little while enough. But I mean, that's the cool thing about this game. The backtracking really does not feel like backtracking more often than not. Because anywhere that you can now get into based on any new abilities or items you've received, I mean, usually throws stuff at you that is genuinely unique to either that area or that room. And I mean, it never really feels sluggish or like a slog. It never feels really like traditional backtracking, so... Okay, Cornifer. You know, with the headphones I'm wearing, it sounds like he's above me. I mean, and I believe he is. But how is this to be? It's okay though. I would just really like a map for this area. Which admittedly kind of seems silly because it's not like it's a big area. It's pretty straightforward, but I mean, you know, a map is a map, damn it, and I appreciate maps when I can get them. Oh, and I guess I could talk about the item I got in Green Path there. The piece that was totally not my mask. That is it's like a pearl thing, right? And so if you collect 3 of them, I think, pretty sure it's 3, you will get an extra boost on your soul focus bar. So that makes it to where you can heal more. Very helpful, and it's a very good thing. I'm not going that way. Nothing for me there. What about over here? Anything? The hell? Oh, the bank.
Just you, Gio.
Yeah, sure, why not? Give you a... There you go. Take it.
Gio, Kalala.
Kalala! Indeed. Thank you, Mirabelle. You know, figure better be safe than sorry, right? Well, there's a few spots in here. Definitely not doing deep nest, but like Manus Village looks like there's some place I can get to there, and then up all the way at the tippy top. But I am not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that right now. I am going to... Oh, hi.
Zupa, ella, merma.
Okay. I already met you, Willow. I'm sorry. Sorry to have bothered you. But I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna save right here, and I guess I'm gonna call it at that, because I think that's a perfectly good stopping place. In any case, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching. You know, like, subscribe, and comment at your leisure. You know, whatever you feel like doing, just toss it at me. I'm always down for anything that anybody wants to say or do. Yeah, hopefully you'll join me for the next episode of Hollow Knight. You know, we're finally opening up the world, so there's gonna be a lot more to see and do in the next coming episodes. In any case, thank you very much once again, and I hope you join me for more Hollow Knight next time. Bye-bye.